The Autumn Swordsman Festival livestream for Konosuba Fantastic Days GP version just happened, and there are a lot of information that are pretty pog that I want to share with you at all. I'm KAZUMA Gaming, I'm finally back from a holiday, currently live at twitch.tv/KAZUMA Gaming, and of course on YouTube as always. And yeah, I'm also kind of late celebrating my birthday if you missed it, so late happy birthday to me. But yeah, let's go into the news, and for that, why not start off with a quick video? Yep, boys, you see correctly. Mitsubishi, Mitsurugi finally gets his long reserved Fes unit, and together with him, he also has our cute little sister Iris, but not as a normal unit. No, she will be getting a fantasy Fes unit, and as you can clearly see by the sign, she's based on a unicorn. Not only a normal unicorn, she's pink fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbows. Convince me wrong, but like the moment I saw the cloud background that you saw in the video, like they have that in this background for the live stream, the moment I saw that, I knew this will be unicorn eyes. I wrote it in Discord and everything like that. I was so convinced that that is true, and yeah, seeing that was really funny. But yeah, let's check out all the other news. First up, we will getting, of course, a new event with a well-fed Claire. That's like, Iris-sama, your heart is missing. Really funny. By the way, also, quickly here in the Discord, we have the full image, of course, for you guys to share. Also, of course, the full arts for Iris and Mitsurugi. When it's load, there we go. Beautiful. I kind of don't like Mitsurugi's outfit too much. It's a little bit too much gold for my taste. It makes sense with him. It makes sense, but it's, you know, a bit too much. As you can clearly see, both are lightning units, and will probably make a really good team with Forbidden Fes Chris. Why? Well, let's take a quick look at their kits. First up, we have Iris kit. Here with me in the background, non-translated ones, and of course, here's the translated version. She has an AoE basic, like Fantasy Aqua, which is really cool. Increase attack power during physical and special skill attacks. So I think this means she will also boost ulti damage with a passive trait, which is fine for Iris, I guess, because sorry, so a little bit sick. How her ult works? Then she has Funnel Slash, which is an AoE lightning damaging skill that gives a moderate increase of agility to all allies for 10 seconds. So we have a tier 2 speed boost provider, which is really good, because that was one of the things we were missing in lightning besides Misaka. So yeah, this probably means bye-bye Misaka. Unless for single target arenas, maybe she could be better. Second skill is also an AoE, physical lightning damage to all enemies, and a chance to causing vibration, or how we call it normally, echo. And again, echo triggers every 5 seconds and deals a percentage of the initial damage as bonus damage, probably 2 times. So yeah, this could be a high damage number. You can see 185% AoE skill damage with 70% of HP above. Can be really insane. And the biggest thing is her new ulti, Sacred Explode Illusion. It's a non-elemental damaging skill, kind of sad. I thought it might actually be lightning, but no, it will stay a neutral skill, which is still totally fine. Greatly increase the physical attack of all allies for 16 seconds, and moderately increase her own lightning attribute damage, EX, for 16 seconds. So not only is this our pretty much first Iris that we have with team support with physical attack boost and speed boost, she also has an EX self buff and pretty nuts damage for AoE arenas. Like, seriously, Especially keep that in mind. Forbidden Fast Chris ulti boosting crit rate, also giving electro damage boost. That echo skill can deal lots of damage. That's scary. That could be an insane amount of damage. The only sad or good thing for our sanity is the fact that Chris only has a single target rash rate. So in AoE arenas, we either can't use Chris or Mitsurugi, which is both kind of sad for AoE rash threat or like electro damage buff and everything like that. So it seems probably not the highest it could be, but the damage wise it should be really strong. And next one we have our Mitsubishi, sorry Mitsurugi, I mean, sorry, habit. First up, passive rate that increase even more when above 70%, pretty basic as well. Then he has lightning physical damage, basic, with a slightly self-heal, so really good for front one targeting arena, which is what I assume will happen next arena. Then he has Thunder Smash, 147% physical damage, AoE again, when above 70% HP, and shortened skill charge time for all allies. I think this is a tier 2, so it should be 6 seconds. And then this last skill is a physical lightning damage to an enemy, but it hits twice, so it's a double random hit, and increase own lightning damage by tier 2. Keep in mind, in JP, Mitsurugi's ulti 2 is also different. It got buffed. I don't know out of my head right now what his current ulti actually does, but it should be better than before. Which means, finally, Mitsurugi got a unit that can benefit from the ulti buff, that can use it, and should hopefully be a good unit. That's the current cope here. So yeah, that about the units. Let's continue real quick through Twitter to see what else we have here. We have, of course, the banner with 1.5 rates and Funifuro and the Doko being back again. Here, just a quick explainer about fantasy units. They have a special quest, they have a special ulti. With the special quest, they get a special background, and they have the animated particles in their live 2D avatars. Here are the kits. Then campaigns that are coming up. Double EXP, double free quest drop rate. A week later, we get double normal attack quest drops and half stamina campaign fin quest. Again, in theory, good, but this is probably again after the lightning arena, which is really sad because it means both the units we need to grind them without half stamina campaign, and after the arena's over, we can then cheaper grind them. Really sad. As normally, we get panel missions with each character of the new ones that will give us different stuff. We also get a normal panel mission that gives us a 4-star ticket to celebrate the. This should, by the way, be 3.575 Ani, which is insane. We're so close to 4 years in KONOFAN. It's wild. But yeah, like, these are the panel missions for characters. In that case, for Iris, I guess, where you can get skill potions, fin quest potions, and some other upgrade materials. Another one? I'm not sure. Like, a lot of panel missions apparently, probably login campaign. We also, of course, get our step-up butter back as normally. This one actually seems to be really cool because besides the normally step 1 and 2 that are useless, that only costs 1,000 paid quartz. Starting from step 2, we have a 5% chance for the new units. On step 4, we have a 10% chance. On step 5, we have a 20% chance to get a new unit, and we have 1 5-star guaranteed. And keep in mind, through all of that, we have 1.5 rates. So the rates to getting Iris and Mitsurugi in a step up seems to be really high. I really hope I can get them quickly with that. Otherwise, of course, we will have our 2K multis and some other special banners like this one. You can select 10 units. You will get guaranteed 1 out of the 10 selected units. You can't choose which one, but for example, for me, with the only one who, with only missing 2 new units, I could select them 8 R units, and with that, I would have a 1 in 5 chance or a 20% chance to actually get one of the new units, which might be a backup plan if I really get unlucky with the step-up banner. But so far, I don't really think I will pull on that. Mitsurugi will also finally get his special fin quest trait, and it's bad, sadly. So if he reaches the final wave with Aqua on his side, he will give all of his team members, including himself, a high defense bonus. So you take less damage, which is always not good. You want more damage. It's not about taking less damage, especially if you're already running a tank unit like Mitsurugi, and especially if you have Aqua on your side, you can just heal. The defense bonus is kind of whatever. It's like absolutely useless. Then in November we also will get 2 new updates. First will be update to the shrines, and not to the shrines, to the potentials of a unit, so the character shards, whatever you want to call it. They will update, and late of November we will also get an upgrade to the team building. And for that I actually want to bring up Discord real quick. Sorry, let me loop the music again. There we go. So let's take a quick look in Discord here, because this is probably easier showed than talked about. So first up, if you want to know it, these are the updates to the shards that are coming. So 3% elemental damage boost, another 3%, 10 physical and magical defense, and 3 elemental damage boost for, of course, all categories. For a collab, it will be only 1 form of bonus steps with 3% to all elements, 3% to all elements, 30 defense and magical defense, and 3% to all elements again. So you can see for a collab unit you need 20, 40, 60, 80 bonus shards, which is a lot. And for non-collab units you need 100, 220 per element bonus shards, so 880 total shards on top to max your unit. It sounds a lot for especially global players, but for JP players, longtime players, and whales, this is not too bad. I'm maxed out on shards a long time ago on most units, besides the newest one, Claire. And like, especially for units like Kazuma, Aqua, Megumin, I have over 1,000 shards laying around. Probably even more than that. It doesn't display it anymore, just this 999 plus, so good use for that. I'm really happy about that. But yeah, let's take a quick look at the team building. As you can see, they changed up the screen a little bit. So if you select a unit, you will get to a quick selection screen. You can now select, for example, the top part, Kazuma here, and choose a unit that you want to select there. You can click down here on the ultimate to have a quick access to the ultimate. You can do the same, of course, with subs. Here, like the first selection is equipped with earrings and everything like that. You can pretty much fast equip characters here. You can see the arrows here left, right. You can swipe left and right to select the different units, or team slots to be more exact, to build them. And even with a press of a button, have a quick overview of what you built so far, what your team looks like. For example, what you missed to equip and stuff like that, your team power, everything like that, which is really cool. Of course, you don't need to do the mode. You will have a button up here to switch between the different modes. So if you more like the old mode, you can just go with the old mode and click on everything like that. But to be honest, for me, this looks awesome. Like, this should make team building way quicker, because if you know from before, click on a unit, you need to wait for a character to pop up, scroll down, select the unit, you jump back out, need to click on the next thing, check back in, and stuff like that. That should be all done with that. Not only that, they also will be adding a favorite function. So if you click on a unit, on the character profile picture, there will be a heart on the top right, and then you can also filter by favorites. So for example, you can just make all the Godship units plus the top sub units or top main units your favorites, and instead of seeing like all 200 plus characters that are in the game, you can just filter it down to like 50 or 100 and make stuff way easier with team building and selecting stuff, which is really, really awesome. I'm really hyped for that feature, and I'm excited to test it out. I'm really excited. Then story part 4 will be done in JP, and with that we will get another free unit. So if you missed it on the last chapter, we actually got a free Electro Megumin. Now we will get a free Kazuma. And guys, I need to show you something here. I need to show you the full art, because this is peak art. Okay guys, this is peak art. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. This is me for real. And as of proof, of course, I prepared myself here. You can see new profile picture, maybe, I guess. Like, look at YUNYUN's smile. Look at him. Like, dude, this is so good. This is so good. Megami pounding everything like, oh dude, I love it. I love it. And it's for free. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Oh. Yeah, I'm a little bit high for that, guys. I'm sorry, but oh dude, when it started, I was like, yo, we won, boys. We won. We got a best unit for free. But yeah, that's pretty much all for the live stream. Again, we had MC-kun, we had Yun Fukushima, aka Kazuma's voice actors, and we had Iris's and Claire's voice actors, who I don't know the name out of my head, sorry, but they are in the Discord, so yeah. One more thing, they announced the next stream for beginning of December. We probably know what they're going to announce there. We have a high knowledge base on what's coming, but I'm not going to spoil here. I still hope you enjoyed the summary. I'm hyped for Pink Fluffy Unicorn Iris. I'm really hyped. It will be a fun battle to pull on with 2 new cool units. I really hope I can get them. Remember to like, subscribe so you don't miss my summon session, and of course the summon video. If you didn't already, check out my channel. I have a lot of videos posted over the time I didn't stream, and yeah, there are like a lot of cool new videos out there, so check it out. A lot of summons. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day, and see you all in the next one. Bye bye.